Hello and welcome to Cooking with Steffo. I have not made a video now in a few weeks. I did have surgery 2 weeks ago. It was a minor surgery, but still, just trying to get back into a routine, back into a schedule. So that's why it's been a while. Anyway, I was at the store the other day with Diana, and if any of you know her, she is a hard one to grocery shop with because she wants to eat everything that's in the store. So we had walked by an end of an aisle and they had apple chips, like dehydrated ones. And I thought they'd be a great snack. They're crunchy and they're good for her. So by the time I got to looking at them, I bought them, and they were, I think, $1.69 for a pretty small bag. So I bought 2 bags of apples also while I was at the store, and I thought I would give it a try at home. I do know that if you make a large batch of them, that I do think that they are hard to keep crispy. So I am gonna try and just do 2 apples and see how they go. I've never made these before, either in my oven or in the air fryer, so this is gonna be a totally new experience. I am gonna try and make them in the air fryer because it does have a dehydrator setting. So I am excited to try that and see how it does. The other nice thing is that if it is cooler outside and you do want to use your oven, you certainly can. I have seen a couple of different ways to do it. Lots of different recommendations on temperature, whether it's 200, 225. So I'll keep researching and see how that goes. If these turn out really well, I might make them in the oven too, so I'll make a video for that too if that does happen. In the meantime, we're just going to start out with 2. These are pretty small, medium-sized apples. And I'm just going to do whatever fits on these 2 trays for the air fryer. I have a Granny Smith apple, which is going to be pretty tart, and then I also have a Honeycrisp apple, so I'm going to do both. I also have my slicer so that they are nice and thin because I like my apple chips crispy. So we're going to take the core out, which you can or cannot do depending on what your preference is. I would like to take it out. Easy peasy. Alright, let's get slicing. I'm going to do this on the thinnest setting, which is 1, and we'll see how those turn out. Yeah, those are nice and thin. So I'm going to just make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. Layer these on these trays. All the other recommendations that I saw also say that they should be in a single layer, not overlapping. So we'll see where that gets us. You'll have to forgive me. Wyatt clearly needs to go outside and has lots of opinions about what's going on right now. I think I am going to overlap these just a tiny bit. Okay. The other thing that you can do is, if you have lemon juice, you can put these apple slices in lemon juice or toss them in lemon juice. If you only want to use the air fryer and have them not turn brown. I think because that only ended up being a half an apple and it's going to be a half an apple for both of them, I think I am going to go ahead and turn the oven on and make the rest of them in the oven. Just because I'm already here, I'm already doing this. And I'm already slicing them. might as well use them. The other recipes that I did see, also, a lot of them said to use a silicone mat or parchment paper or anything like that. I am gonna go ahead and try and use this cooling rack on top of this cookie sheet. I don't know why you wouldn't. The whole point of these is to get them airflow and to have them obviously dry out. So I'm gonna try both and see what happens. So now that I'm down to a little bit less of an apple, I am gonna use this guard so that I don't slice off my fingers, because nobody wants to see that. Perfect. So let's put the rest of these on here. According to the book for the air fryer, it is going to take 4 to 6 hours. I like my apple chips super crispy, so it is probably going to take that long. So we'll see. The other benefit to using this baking rack is a lot of the recipes said that you should stop after an hour or halfway through and flip them over. And I bet I'm probably not going to have to do that this way. All right, let's do our last one. You can put cinnamon on these if you want. I am going to just leave them plain this time, just for the sake of, this is the first time I've ever made them, so I don't really know what to expect. See if I can slide these on here a little better. Okay, so we're gonna put one tray in. Other tray, set it for dehydrate. I'm gonna set it for 6 hours and see where that gets us. I will obviously check them before 6 hours to see how they turn out, and then I'll let you guys know as far as time where that puts us. I also chose to leave the skin on my apples. You can if you want, you certainly don't have to. It all comes down to personal preference, what you like and what you don't. I didn't really see any reason to take it off. So we will see if that backfires on me or not. The ones that I bought at the store in the bag had the skin on, and they were still crunchy and tasted great. So I don't see that it would be a problem. these are all done, I'm gonna throw them in the oven with the others, and we'll check back and see how they turned out. Thanks, guys.